My first time watching The Patriot. Let's go ahead and watch this.
I have long feared that my sins would return to visit me, and the cost is more than I can bear.
Father, a post rider!
You finished planting the south field?
More than half.
Well, those swimming breaks really cut into the day, don't they?
Told you.
Thomas, wait for Father.
What's in the letter? Just imagine. You gotta test every chair. Aww.
You start from the front two stars of the Big Dipper, and it's right there. She'll always be looking down on us. Come.
Good night, mate.
It helps her to know Mother's there.
Oh. Yeah.
So what was in the mail?
Couldn't wait to open it.
New York and Pennsylvania assemblies are debating independence.
About the middle colonies.
In Chestertown, they burned the customs house and tar and feathered 2 magistrates.
What does it say about the Continental Congress?
It says here they'll make a Declaration of Independence by July. Peter Cuppen joined the Continentals. He's 17, a year younger than I.
I've been called to
Charlestown? We're going to Charlestown?
We are.
What have you been feeding them?
Well, they're from good stock. On their mother's side, of course.
Come inside. Wait until you see what I have.
Move slowly, you two. Keep an eye on these heathens.
The baby.
She's still not talking?
No. It does me good to see you.
Harry Burwell's here recruiting. The governor has vowed if the assembly votes a single shilling to the Continental Army, he'll dissolve the body.
Wouldn't that force our delegates in Philadelphia to vote for independence?
Send us off to war alongside Massachusetts. Listen, very well, children. Inside.
Burrow will be counting on your vote. And he'll expect you to be the first to enlist.
I lost most of my hearing and my left leg fighting for the crown in the French and Indian War. And how did King George reward me? He cuts off my other leg with his taxes.
Oh. I literally thought he was gonna say he cut off his other leg.
You know, the last time you saw me, I was 11, and you put ink in my tea.
Oh, I believe that was one of my younger brothers.
And it turned my teeth black for a month.
To King George, he will never forget.
Our first order of business. And our last, if we vote a levy.
If we vote a liver.
Colonel Burwell.
You all know why I'm here, and I would not try to convince you of the worthiness of our cause. And we are at war. From Philadelphia, we expect a declaration of independence. 8 of the 13 colonies have levied money in support of a continental army.
He's hearing.
Massachusetts and Virginia may be at war, but South Carolina is not. Hear, hear.
But for the independence of one nation.
And, yes, what nation is that?
An American nation.
I'm sorry. It's the way they're going back and forth.
Would you tell me, please, Mr. Howard, why should I trade one tyrant 3,000 miles away for 3,000 tyrants 1 mile away?
I understood you to be patriot.
If you mean by patriot, am I angry about taxation without representation? Well, yes, I am. Should the American colonies govern themselves independently? I believe they can. But if you're asking me, am I willing to go to war with England? Well, then the answer is most definitely no.
This from the same Captain Benjamin Martin, whose fury was so famous during the Wilderness Campaign?
I was intemperate in my youth.
Temperance can be a convenient disguise for fear.
I fought with Captain Martin under Washington in the French and Indian War.
Wow.
There's not a man in this room, or anywhere for that matter, to whom I would more willingly trust my life.
Respect. Here,
There
here.
are alternatives to war.
Here, here.
The British advanced 3 times, and we killed over 700 of them at point-blank range, and still they took the ground. If your principles dictate independence, then war is the only way.
I have 7 children. My wife is dead. Now, who's to care for them if I go to war?
Right.
Wars are not fought only by childless men.
This war will be fought not on the frontier or on some distant battlefield. Our children will learn of it with their own eyes.
And the innocent will die with the rest of us. I will not fight. And because I will not fight, I will not cast a vote.
Oh, he's a dad first. Y'all. But you can tell his son feels so indifferent. Gabriel's like, let's go out to war. And his dad's like, you don't understand.
28-12, the running pass!
Oh, don't do your daddy like that.
Do you intend to enlist without my permission?
Yes, I do. Father, I thought you were a man of principle.
You can't even look him in the eye.
When you have a family of your own, perhaps you'll understand.
When I have a family of my own, I won't hide behind them.
It's like that. I don't know why he's acting like his daddy is a coward when he already fought in a war.
He's as imprudent as his father was at his age. I'll see to it that he serves under me. Make him a clerk or quartermaster, something of that sort.
Good luck.
You could cut the tension with a knife.
Though many seasons have passed, it seems like only yesterday when we last saw each other in Charlestown. I received a letter from Aunt Charlotte telling me she had closed her home in Charlestown after the city fell. Our campaign has been marked by defeat. Our losses have been grievous.
Wow.
His death has been difficult to bear.
But I consider myself fortunate to be serving the cause of liberty. Each day in prayer, I reaffirm my willingness, if necessary, to give my life in its service.
Oh, wait, now that this is how the movie opened up, he was closing the chest, like closing, the father was closing that part of his life of war and fighting to raise his family. I don't think it's been open since then.
What are you doing? 17.
That's 2 years. It's already been 2. The war could be over by then. All right. 17.
Put it back, please.
Father, what happened at Fort Wilderness?
Put it away.
Ooh. Oh, no. That's actually horrifying. Yes, I'm saying how close they are for the soldiers to be floating in the rivers.
6-pounders. Most likely heading the other direction. Put those in the house. Let's all stay close into the house tonight, all right?
Oh, wait a minute.
We're gonna have to fight them off.
Who this? And why he coming in our house? Is that Gabriel?
Slowly turn.
Aww.
Father.
The battle, were you there?
Thomas, are you for real?
Our line's broke. The British Green Dragoons cut us to bits. I have to get these dispatches to Hillsborough.
You're in no position to ride.
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh, whoa. Boy, it's become like a hospital. Why they coming up like that? I don't know if this is good or bad.
Thank you for the care of His Majesty's soldiers.
What is going on?
Fire the house and barns.
Huh?
Let it be known, if you harbor the enemy, you will lose your head. All slaves of the American colonies who fight for the crown will be granted their freedom with our victory.
We're not slaves. We work this land. Freedmen.
Oh, then you're freed men who will have the opportunity and the privilege of fighting in the King's army, aren't you?
Rebel dispatches, sir.
Who carried this? Who carried this?
I did, sir. I was wounded. These people gave me care. They have nothing to do with the dispatches.
Take this one to Camden. Here's a spy. Hang him, put his body on display.
Oh, no.
He's a dispatch rider, and that's a marked case. Colonel, this is a uniformed dispatch rider and carrying a marked case.
We're going to hang him. Father. He's your son. Or perhaps you should have taught him something of loyalty.
Colonel, I beg you, please reconsider. By the rules of war.
Rules of war. Would you like a lesson, sir?
Whoa!
In the rules of war. Or perhaps your children will.
No lesson is necessary.
What of the rebel wounded?
Kill them.
Father, do something.
Be quiet.
Thomas. Think. No. he didn't want to do that. Look at... Even he's about to cry. Oh, Papa Martin. He about to go crazy.
I'll fire first. I want you two to start with the officers and work your way down. Samuel, after your first shot, I want you to reload for your brother Nathan. If anything should happen to me, I want you two to drop your weapons, and I want you to run as quickly as you can. What did I tell you fellas about shooting?
Aim small, miss small.
Stay right, to the right.
Oh, not the axe. Oh, what? This is like Braveheart, but American. Whoa. No, don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. Oh. Yeah, they ain't never seen their daddy like this. Thomas. Also, I just noticed that's Malfoy's daddy.
We have the private the Cherokee Scouts brought in.
Private? Colonel William Tavington, Green Dragoons. Who did this?
Couldn't really tell you who it was.
Calm down. Now, 20 of His Majesty's soldiers are dead.
He said there was...
Were you there? Then let him speak.
Were you there?
Maybe
One man.
I could barely see him. He was there and then he was gone.
Well, he just vanished, like a ghost and a man.
Yes, a ghost.
Take a patrol. See if we can't capture this ghost before word of his exploits spread.
He was with the loyalist colonial militia.
Tell me, Captain Wilkins, where do your loyalties lie?
To king and country, sir. Those neighbors of mine who stand against England deserve to die a traitor's death.
I killed those men.
You did what I told you to do. You did what you had to. There was no wrong in it.
I'm glad.
Samuel.
That's the younger brother.
You've done nothing for which you should be ashamed.
See, characters like him, like I've said, you cannot have peace and you cannot have family at the same time. It's either you have peace and no family, or you have family and no peace.
We'll go to St. Helena. That's a freed slave island just north of Charlestown. We'll be right under the British noses. They won't even think of looking.
I'm joining up with them.
What?
Gabriel.
Did you not just see what...
No. Your place is here now.
I'm going back.
Are you...
I'm a soldier. It's my duty.
Are you for...
Your duty is to your family. Don't you walk away from me, boy.
I'm sorry, Father. I'll find you when this is all over.
I just saved your life.
I forbid you to go. I'm not a child. You're my child.
Goodbye, Father.
Your brother died because of you.
How many more have to die before you'll heed my word?
Gabriel gonna be that character? He gonna be that character?
I'm losing my family. Nathan, I want you to take care of your brothers and sisters and your Aunt Charlotte. Goodbye.
Like, ugh, this type of combat, it's a little too close for my liking. I mean, they just like face the... Whoa! Papa.
I'm not going back.
Spent too many years in the British Army. Going muzzle to muzzle with redcoats in open field. It's madness.
Ready!
Old school battle was just horrible. We're just lining up to be massacred. That's really what it is.
My Lord General, gentlemen.
Oh, those are fancy dogs.
Always too eager for glory. Victory, my lord. I believe we took the field. Next time, wait for my command. It appears that Colonel Tavington prefers to follow
Colonel Tavington.
butcher among the populace. We'll discuss it tomorrow. To victory.
Yeah. No, I gotta add that to my vocabulary. Yeah. Oh, what do you mean hold them firm? You cutting off my leg.
It's a lost cause. Benjamin Martin. I'm in no mood for a lecture. We're a breath away from losing this war, Benjamin. Washington is reeling from Morristown. He's running and hiding from 12,000 redcoats.
So now there's nothing to stop him from heading north to finish off Washington.
Unless we can keep Cornwallis in the south. They promised a fleet and 10,000 troops. 6 months at the earliest.
6 months?
I trust the French to keep their word.
Benjamin Martin, Major Jean Villeneuve, French 7th Lightfoot. He's here to help train the militia.
You really expect to hold Cornwallis here using just militia?
Well, not me. You.
Harry, they're not soldiers, they're farmers. They'd be better off letting the British just march through. How many men does Cornwallis have under his command?
8,000 infantry.
Might I request, sir, that you transfer my son here under my command?
Sir, no,
No, that's done.
Yeah.
Colonel, I've been a soldier now for 2 years. As a scout, horseman, marksman, scavenger.
Not him trying to respect his daddy as colonel, but not his father.
Teach you any humility?
We tried, it didn't take.
We'll put the word out. Start on the south side of the Santee.
We cover more ground if we split up.
Very well, Corporal. You take Harrisville, Pembroke, Wakefield. I'll start on the north side of the Santee. We'll meet at Old Spanish Mission in Black Swan.
Yes, sir.
It's so, I don't know. It's like now he has respect for his father. Okay, it's starting to look like things are gonna change. I still don't know how we're gonna put this off though.
It skirts the mountain and then extends down towards the headwater here. It's an imposing land grant, my lord. You will be a country unto yourself.
His Majesty's most generous, my lord. Though, of course, your service in this war more than warrants such a gift. My own meager contributions will be rewarded one day.
His Majesty, like history, judges us not only by the outcome of the war, but the manner in which it was fought.
My lord?
We serve the crown, and we must conduct ourselves accordingly. These brutal tactics must stop.
I have never lost a battle.
You serve me, and the manner in which you serve me reflects upon me.
My late father squandered any esteem in which we were held, along with my inheritance.
You advance yourself only through my good graces. These colonials are our brethren. And when this conflict is over, we will re-establish commerce with them.
Reverend, with your permission, I'd like to make an announcement.
This is a house of God.
I understand that, Reverend. I apologize. South Carolina militia is being called up. I'm here to enlist every man willing.
We are here to pray for the souls of those men hanging outside.
But honor them by taking up arms with us.
And bring more suffering to this town.
King George can hang those men.
Barely a week ago, I heard you rail for 2 hours about independence.
And?
Mr. Hardwick, how many times have I heard you speak of freedom at my father's table? Half the men in this church, including you, Father, and you, Reverend, are as ardent patriots as I. Will you now, when you are needed most, stop at only words? Is that the sort of men you are?
Everybody get quiet.
Who's with us?
Here, here. Yeah. Right on, brother. Oh.
May I have permission to write to Anne?
Yeah.
Hey? May I have permission to write Anne?
Yes, to write me.
Write her. Very well. Thank you, sir. Reverend?
Oh.
The shepherd must tend to his flock.
King George!
I think we came to the right place. But you can keep or sell back to me the muskets and gear of any redcoat you kill.
You fight in my stead. Arkham, get over here. He ain't overly smart. He's strong as a bull. Why? I just signed him over to you.
If you're willing, I'd like you to make your mark. How old are you, son?
Not quite old enough.
Right.
This time will come.
John Billings. I was hoping you'd turn up.
There's a story going around about some 20 redcoats got killed by a ghost.
Aren't you a little old to be believing in ghost stories?
How many did you get?
12. These men, they're not the sort we need.
They're exactly the sort we need. They fought this kind of war before.
I want accuracy and precision. Fire!
Okay, look at us. We're coming up. The ghost. Not the ghost.
Force continues to grow. I'm hopeful that our duties will bring me near you. I am and will remain most affectionately yours.
Most affectionately yours. I ain't never heard that.
These men are about to surrender!
Perhaps. We will never know.
We are better men than that.
What do you know about war? I know the difference between fighting...
Let's not start arguing within the camp.
In the future, full quarter will be given to British wounded and any who surrender.
The British men of war gave no such quarter when it fired on a ship carrying my wife and daughter. Who are you to give such an order? I know what you and your men did to my countrymen at Fort Wilderness.
We're militia. This is not regular army. Every man here is free to come and go as he pleases. But while you're here, you will obey my command, or I will have you shot. And anybody near the wagon.
Yeah, give him a piece of meat. At the end of the day, they're still dogs.
The personal correspondence of Lord Cornwallis.
Oh, wow.
Drink the wine, eat the dogs, and use the
Eat the dogs?
Eat the dogs.
You got a nice little get up around here. They got dogs, paintings, you know, it's pretty nice.
I like the idea of giving muskets to slaves.
Your sense of freedom is as pale as your skin.
Don't listen to them. If we win this war, a lot of things will change.
What will change?
They call this the New World. It's not. It's the same as the old. A world where all men are created equal under God.
Equal. Sounds good.
Lord Cornwallis knows more about warfare than we could hope to learn in a dozen lifetimes. Victories at Camden and Charlestown were perfect. Perhaps that's his weakness. Pride.
I've taken it in at the back, added wider epaulets.
It's a horse blanket.
Oh, I don't know, my lord. Quite nice.
Very nice, my lord.
Very well, it's a nice horse blanket. First, the theft of my personal baggage, including my memoirs, upon which I spent. Colonel, if you can't protect our supply lines against militia, how do you intend doing so against the colonial regulars or the French when they arrive?
My lord, they won't fight like regulars. We can't find them.
Farmers with pitchforks.
Made so by their commander, this ghost.
Oh, ghost.
My lord.
Your brutality has swelled his ranks, without which this ghost would have disappeared and I would be in North Carolina or Virginia by now.
My lord, your replacement wardrobe is aboard ship, but Colonel Tavington thought it best to secure our arms and munitions first.
Oh boy! This is about to be an ambush.
The beast took your dogs as well.
Yeah.
Fireworks! Lovely!
Fireworks! Lovely!
I've come to call on Anne. I've come to call on Anne.
Of course you call yourself a man.
Father, stop it. You heard him.
Call on her.
You needn't worry, Father.
I know.
I think bundling bags are a wonderful tradition. It's very good.
Oh! She returned the favor. She put ink in that tea.
Corporal, take your time.
Oh, they didn't eat the dogs. Good.
This road is closed. These wagons now belong to the Continental Army.
Oh boy.
Ready, arms! Line twos!
Oh, that's a third party looking in. I mean, not a third party, but it's the British. It's an ambush of the ambush of the ambush. Better saddle ye horse. No! Oh, this is terrible. No.
I have the count. 22 are dead, 18 wounded, and 20 are missing.
I'm through. You won't be the last to leave.
My countrymen will arrive.
I'm sorry, girl. If I hear about the French army coming one more time.
Wherever you go, men buy you drinks because of what happened to Fort Wilderness. Strangers know more about you than I do.
Mother asked me that question. The French and the Cherokee had raided along the Blue Ridge. The fort was abandoned. But what we found was killed all the settlers. The men, the women, and we buried them all. What was left of them, we caught up with them at Fort Wilderness. We took our time. We cut them apart, piece by piece. I could see their faces. I could still hear their screams. We placed the heads on a pallet and sent them back with the two that lived to Fort Abercrombie. The eyes, tongues, fingers. Soon after the Cherokee broke their treaty with the French. We were heroes. Not a day goes by where I don't ask God's forgiveness for what I did.
Thomas was my brother, your son. You may not believe this, but I want satisfaction as much as you do. There will be a time for revenge.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
British got 18 of our men at Fort Carolina.
Oh, we got it safe, though. Is that a white flag? Are y'all really surrendering?
A civilian carrying a white flag.
I'm occupied.
He has a pair of dogs.
I'm occupied.
Great Dane.
General Lord Cornwallis will be with you shortly.
Well, good thing they didn't eat the dogs. Oh, okay, I love that. He's like, I wonder how this rocking chair will be. Fine craftsmanship. I tried to make one like this. He's like, what did I do wrong?
Jupiter, Mars. Come, boys, come.
Oh,
come.
New loyalty?
Boys, well, you seem to be well fed. I'm afraid I don't know your name.
I'm a colonel with the Continental Army.
Would you, as the initiating officer, care to begin?
I will, unless, of course, you'd like to claim aggrieved status.
Yes, I would like to claim. You have in your possession certain belongings of mine, including furniture, personal effects of a non-military nature.
I will do so as soon as possible.
Colonel, you must know that in civilized warfare, officers in the field must not be accorded inappropriate levels of hostile attention. Imagine the utter chaos that would follow from leaderless armies having at each other. There must be gentlemen in command to lead, restrain their men.
Restrain them from, say, targeting civilians, women, children.
That's a separate issue.
No. I consider them linked. As long as your soldiers attack civilians, I will order the shooting of officers at the outset of every engagement.
Now, let us move on to...
Prisoner exchange. You have 18 of my men.
But I do have... but I hold no prisoners of war.
If that's your position, 18 of your officers will have to die.
My officers?
Hold up.
Bridge to your left.
Oh. That was pretty smooth. Very smooth.
The names and...
But their ranks are 9 lieutenants, 5 captains, 3 majors, and 1 very fat colonel.
You know, this is not the conduct of a gentleman.
If the conduct of your officers is to get my men.
It's the way you keep looking back and forth. Get my men?
Arrange the exchange.
You know what the play is. Oh, no. Nor.
What is this? Prisoner exchange.
What is this?
He has 18 of our officers. He's the commander of the militia. Your ghost. See that sword, Colonel? This is madness. If you harm him, you condemn our officers. He's killed as many officers in the last 2 months. He has shown no aggression here.
Don't you lay a finger.
You! I remember you! From that farm, that stupid little boy.
Uh-oh. Now you done it.
Did he die?
Remember what Gabriel said? We got it.
You know, it's an ugly business, doing one's duty.
Before this war's over, I'm going to kill you.
Why wait?
Soon.
He said soon. Not right now. Not right now. Aww, the dogs have new loyalties. He said, this is so funny. Like, what they're fighting for is serious, but oh my goodness. The antics in war, it's just so silly. Like, what's going on between the two? It's hilarious.
My reputation suffers because of your incompetence. Insults me!
Quite impressive for a farmer with a pitchfork. What did you say?
I want you to find that man. I want you to capture him.
The man has the loyalty of the people. Now protect him. Protect his family. I can capture him for you. But to do so requires the use of tactics that are somewhat... What was the word your lordship used?
Go on.
I am prepared to do what is necessary. Assume the full mantle of responsibility for my action, free of the chain of command, rendering you blameless. You and I both know that I can never return to England with honor.
When this war is over here in the colonies, the new aristocracy will be landowners.
Tell me about Ohio.
I don't think I've ever heard that in a sentence before. Tell me about Ohio.
Benjamin Martin. What do you know about him?
Oh no.
I can tell you the size of his boot. Where would he hide his children?
Don't be a traitor, bro. These are children. Oh, why are they looking at him like that? These are children.
It's not far.
Great. Aunt Charlotte, you best get ready, girl. Y'all don't got no back door. Like, real talk, no secret passage, no trap door. Go, girl, go. Only thing I don't like about this dude is he a little too smart. He gonna check everything.
There's no one in the house, sir.
Search the outbuildings in the woods, quickly.
Yes, sir.
How did he... Girl, what? Got him looking silly. He talking about, I was gonna say where the little man went. That was smart. Very smart. Oh, come. Why? Who this? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. To freedom.
You'll be safe where we're taking you. Father said it was a perfect place to hide.
Where is Father?
She spoke?
Speaking for months now.
He didn't want those mean men to find you, so he led them away.
I don't care. I hate him.
Well, Susan, you don't hate him.
I hate him, and I hope he never comes back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the place that he mentioned earlier in the movie.
Susan talked to you? As if she'd been speaking all along. What did she say? She said that she loves you and misses you, but she understands why you can't be there with her.
Well, isn't that something?
Man, if you didn't bring good news.
The list of our men. He's burning our homes, killing whomever resists.
They just won't give up, will they? Oh no, I'm thinking about his little son and wife.
John, this is not a time for vengeance. John.
Attend to your families. 1 week furlough for all men. Any man who does not return will not be thought a coward or uncommitted. Meg! Susan?
Oh, please say something nice.
Father, what changed you?
Are you sure I have? Is your mother?
A woman can have a strange effect on a man.
There were times I had trouble breathing around your mother.
I know the feeling. You once said, when I had a family of my own, that I'd understand. You were right.
Oh? What?
All right, tell me something.
Yeah, what I done missed?
Congratulations.
Patricia Howard, will you love, comfort, and honor him? Gabriel Edward Martin, will you have this woman to be your wife? Will you love, comfort, and...
Oh boy, y'all, that was your wife's sister, man. I will. Please.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Belong to Gabriel's mother. Allow me. The North Star. That's the only star in the sky that never moves.
I'd be honored.
May I sit with you?
It's a free country, or at least it will be. I'm not my sister.
I know that.
Well?
Well, what?
Yeah, well, what? What do you... Man, it's just uncomfortable, because that's your wife's sister, man. It's just... Ah.
Goodbye, Susan. Goodbye. Just one word, that's all I want.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
Father, don't say anything.
Oh, wait. No, 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 no.
What do you want me to say? I'll say anything.
I'll come back. I'll come back. You know, you make me very happy.
Just the three of us?
John Raskin did come by earlier.
4 would have been better.
Oh, come on now. This is how you fight for your freedom.
I got another 2 months to go before I get to 12.
Oh, make a U-turn. They should just not have come back.
Everyone's been requested to gather at the church. Colonel Tavington wishes to address the whole village.
Traitor. Man.
This town has given aid to Benjamin Martin and his rebels. I wish to know his whereabouts.
Don't nobody think about it.
You had your chance.
Wait! This man gives Martin and his men supplies.
Wow.
The old Spanish mission.
That's crazy. That's
Yes, ma'am.
crazy.
Yes.
The Black Swamp, you say?
Shut the doors.
See, either way, you were gonna get trapped. Yeah, he said, yeah, sure.
Ready to fire the town on your order, sir?
The town? Burn the church.
There's no honor in this.
All those who stand against England deserve to die a traitor's death.
And it's like your own town, your own people. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You really just gonna listen to them and not do anything when Gabriel find out? Whew.
They're not here.
Something done shifted. Thing is, you just can't keep going places and doing this, like, just wreaking havoc everywhere you go and expecting everything to be okay. Boy. Oh! I wouldn't turn my back on him still. You know how villains be. Ain't no way.
I'm sorry.
Be quiet. I'll take care of you. You're going to be all right.
Father. Thomas.
Oh, son, that wasn't your fault. That was mine. You're going to be all right. You're... Gabriel, do... Yeah.
I hope you bury him.
I'll bury him.
My wife and Alexandria is with child. I fight for that child. Benjamin, nothing will replace your sons.
But if you come with us, you can justify their sacrifice.
Why? Why do men feel they can justify death? Is it arrogance? I have long feared that my sins would return to visit me, and the cost is more than I can bear.
We have a chance. Green and Dan Morgan are down from Virginia. If we win this next battle, victory in the war is within our grasp.
Go then.
You matter to your men, and to others as well, shared by more than you know. Stay the course.
That's what his wife used to say.
I have run my course.
Benjamin. Aww. Proud. I'm proud.
I'm, as ever, ready to serve. I grant you that small measure, in spite of your failure to deliver the ghost to me. Wait for my order, or you may abandon any hope of Ohio.
Gentlemen, Cornwallis has us cornered. Not only does he outnumber us, but nearly half of our force, militia. Unreliable at best.
I believe you underestimate our militia.
We've seen our militia lines break time and again. Kip's Bay.
Cornwallis's own letters bear out that he has no respect for the militia, none whatsoever.
What are you suggesting, Ben?
I'm suggesting we use them.
If I die, I will die well dressed.
Please. If I die well dressed. You know, it's a mood.
It's more than 12 months. You're a free man.
I'm here now on my own accord.
I'm honored to have you with us.
Wait, that's some character development.
Honored.
Good.
Bird! Watch! How old were your daughters?
Yolette was 12 and Pauline 10. They had green eyes.
I'm sure they were lovely.
I believe I see militia forming at their center.
It's so many of them. I don't want to call it old-fashioned war, but like, we shoot. Oh wait, let me reload. It's a powder. Now shoot.
Prepare to charge!
Sir, we haven't been given that order.
Didn't a homeboy in charge tell you about moving too quick prematurely?
Bandit charge. We'll see who takes the glory from this field. Congratulations, my lord. Infantry reserve into the center. Now we should take their spirits. Send the entire battalion over that hill and crush them.
Not that it ends today. Homeboy said, I'm tired. I'm ready to go back home. I'm thinking about Ohio. Bet y'all didn't see that coming. The line or revenge. Oh wow, beautiful imagery. You better hold that line. Oh no.
Artillery, concentrate on the center. Drive them back.
Oh boy. Oh. Hey.
Kill me before the war is over, will you? It appears you are not the better man.
No. No.
You're right.
General Cornwallis took flight with his army and moved north. George Washington escaped from the north undetected and surrounded Cornwallis.
The French.
Everything has changed. Cornwallis himself hid in shame. With the war ending and our militia disbanding, I take measure of what we have lost, that the sacrifices borne by so many will spawn and fulfill the promise of our new nation. Your wife's expecting a child soon, isn't she?
She gave birth to a son 3 weeks ago. We named him Gabriel.
Oh, wait.
Gabriel said if we won the war, we could build a whole new world. Just figured we'd get started right here with your home.
You know, I think the movie had its entertaining points, but I wasn't able to connect to it like I thought I would be able to. I don't know if I watched this too close to Braveheart, because that's what I just kept thinking in my mind. This movie is Braveheart, but American. Same themes, kind of similar storyline. Dealt with a lot of death, a lot of grieving, and freedom. But American. like I said, it's like the American Braveheart, the Patriot. It's what it was, I guess. I don't know. I really don't have much to say about it. I just don't. That's a first. Like, I really don't. And I don't want to say that this movie used, like, death as a gimmick. But there was a lot of death. There were a lot of shocking moments. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because it's like, oh no, this is terrible and sad. Oh no, this is terrible and sad. It's like, at certain points, it's like the movie was almost trying to top itself with unexpected moments. I don't know if it was just the overall story was a bit, we've been there, we've done that. A past soldier or a past fighter no longer wants to be the fighter, but now must reemerge as that fighter to avenge the death of da 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 da. It's a formula I've seen before, time and time and time again. Even with Braveheart, like I said, it did that too. I connected more to that movie, and I don't know, for some reason I just didn't connect and feel the Patriot like I had hoped to. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and tap that bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see more content, click on one of these over here. Until next time, guys.